So, did we all get to see the Infinity Studios reveal show yesterday? What did we all think? Got to admit, I watched it. I had my parents here, so I was sort of half watching it, and a lot of it I didn't know who the characters were. I assume some of that stuff is anime, which I really don't know anything about. And obviously, it was all being spoken in Chinese, I presume, and even the subtitles were in a language I couldn't read. So yeah, so that was a little bit, maybe they'll edit that and subtitle it in English, who knows, I don't know. But I'm still very good that they did it. Very pleased that they did that reveal show, and yeah, we got there towards the end. The Lord of the Ring pieces were revealed, and I've got to say I'm very impressed with what they've done. For those that don't know, the half-scale Legolas came up for pre-order yesterday, so that's now up and live, and there are a few places. Anyone in Europe who's wondering where you can order from, I have found someone based in France who is very good, and you can order Infinity Studios with them, so just give me a shout if you want to know who that is. The price point on the Legolas, well, the silicone hand-punched hair version, which is limited to 250, I believe, it's $2,899. Yeah, that's what I thought. The head sculpted one, which is limited to 600 pieces, is $1,720, I think, or $30. So yeah, even I was sort of thinking, oh, you know, the price difference there is considerable, but I thought, well, half scale, you know, is a heck of a lot of detail on it, and $1,700 for the head sculpted one is really quite good. And then I was sort of thinking about how much I paid for my half scale Terminator, and I know there's lots of different things to take into account, but yeah, still $1,700 I felt was, you know, quite a hefty price tag. But yeah, well, what do you all think? What did you think to the prices of those? I suppose it gives us a bit of a heads up what some of the other pieces are going to cost. They moved next on to the half-scale Gandalf piece, which looks incredible, but I've got to say, that was the one piece I was thinking of going for. But somebody was commenting on one of my previous videos, and I had a little bit of a chat with them, and thank you ever so much, by the way. And yeah, I've got to sort of agree with them. They made a sort of a valid point that I'm already invested in Prime 1, and when you start, and I've got Weta as well, and then when you start taking on a whole new scale from a different company, it all starts to get a little bit jumbled and a little bit much, and you can soon get snowed under. And I have to completely agree with the, I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was. Was it In Vino Veritas? Was it you? So I can't remember who it was. Yeah, and I sat down afterwards and I thought about it, and I thought, you know what, you're bang on right what you said, and I knew that myself, really. I was just sort of, it's easy to get a little bit, oh, I've got to have it. And yeah, I've seen other collectors get snowed under with just too much scope, too much, you know, choice to be had. So, and I must admit, when I was watching them, they were talking about the Gandalf piece. They had to keep, did you see they have to keep moving the sleeves to see his face? So I thought, yeah, I mean, I love that pose. I know a lot of people aren't happy with that pose, but I really like that pose, and I really like that Gandalf piece. But it did make me aware that them sleeves are going to cover, wizard sleeve, are going to cover his face. And sorry, my mind went completely somewhere else then. So yeah, and now we've got a rough idea what the price is going to be of him as well. You know, with the beard and everything, he might actually prove to be more than Legolas. He might be, I don't know. But we've certainly got a ballpark figure to go at now, haven't we? So yeah. Now, the Nazgul piece, the 1:1 scale Nazgul bust, wow, I thought that was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And I did think to myself, depending on what the price is, because I have actually got some, as soon as I saw it, I thought, wow, I've got somewhere I can put that, because I was actually thinking of getting a bust I was looking at approaching, well, I've already approached Duke, but that's going to be a long way down the road before that comes to fruition. So I have actually got a spot for a bust, a life-size bust. And I saw that, I thought, wow, that would look incredible. So that is one piece that I am considering, depends on price, because I've got a spot for it. And I think it looks superb. I think it looked absolutely superb, but again, it's basically a cowl and then a 1-to-1 scale Nazgul sword. I did like the fact that they put the Watchtower of Amon-Sul on the base. Did you see that? And yeah, that was a nice little touch. But again, I allude to something that somebody was talking about on another YouTube channel I was watching. It was a week or two ago. And they were talking about like what Prime 1 have been doing with their busts, where they've got all that detail on the back. I think, was it Queen Studios did it with their Joker one, where on the back they got him sat by the makeup table with the mirror. And unless you've got a mirror behind, or it's set up on a turntable, all that's lost. And it was like with that little Watchtower piece, I think the cowl sort of fell over it. They moved it to show you, so it's sort of like, yeah, I appreciate that you're doing this, but it's giving me another issue in regards to how I'm going to display that, or how you're going to appreciate the amount of work that you've done, so people can see the amount of work that you've done. That Godzilla and King Kong bust that Prime 1 have done, the reverse sides on them, I mean, it's an immense amount of work. And it looks fantastic, but when are you going to see it? It's like, you know, I'm not moving this guy because of the risking the chainmail falling off, but there's nothing, I don't need to worry because there's nothing on the back of him. So a lot, as it is with a lot of statues. So these ones now where they're putting it on the back, like I say, if you've got a motorized turntable, that's fair enough, but yeah. So yeah, the Nazgul piece, I'm very interested in that. It's a sad pass on Legolas and it's a sad pass on Gandalf, solely because I don't want to start committing to infinity half-scale Lord of the Rings statues, because I simply don't have the room to display them, and I'm already committed to quite a few pieces from Prime 1 and from Weta, so you know, I'm spending enough money. I'm not spending any more. And I'm yet to see what Prime 1 are going to do. I mean, Weta keep revealing these awesome pieces, and you know, I know for a fact that I want the Prime 1 Boromir piece. So again, this is another piece that I've got to sort of start thinking when the statue dimensions come. I mean, what I've got on pre-order now, I'm okay. I've all got places for that to go, but yeah, got to keep a level head on this. And then obviously, look, finally they showed the 1-to-1 scale Sauron Bus, which I covered in my other video, so I'm not going to go over it too much, but at least we all got to see the immense size of that, and it's an incredible piece, and I'm terrified to think what the price tag on that will be. I'll certainly be interested to see how that looks in the people's collections, whoever they are, that are going to commit to the huge price tag that piece is going to fetch. And they're obviously going to have a massive house to display it in. Unfortunately, I don't have a massive house. So yeah, so that was it really. Pretty good show in all. I do intend to sit and watch it again, so I can concentrate on it a bit more. So let me know what you thought, guys. This video has gone a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, because I sort of, as you know now, I go off on a bit of a tangent. I'm literally going to be doing another video today, which hopefully will be out maybe tomorrow. I might even get a chance to post it today, I'll see, because this one I've got to do a bit of work on this one. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed. I'm so close to, I'd set myself a target that I'd like to have reached by the end of the first month. It's incredibly close to that, so thank you ever so much to everyone who's subscribed. Those who haven't, please subscribe, please like, leave comments, guys. It's all greatly appreciated, and I will catch you all on my next video, and I hope you all have a nice, chilled and relaxed Sunday, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.